This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we are in the Pacific Northwest at Lumen Field in Seattle, Washington. This crowd, as we've come to expect in recent years, as loud as any in the NFL, and they get even louder when their Seahawks are introduced.
Donuts in the parking lot got to a fender bender. Madison was having it.
With the Seattle Seahawks.
What's happening, Madison? Oh, got that bit.
And the Seahawks, looks like they've recovered. They have. Well, there's two sides to every coin. You come on the road, you get the onside kick to start the game. What a boost, but you don't get it. And now your back's against the wall a little bit.
You're exactly right. You nailed it perfectly. And so many ways to go at it when you're on the road. You think to yourself, well, if we start on defense, we blitz them early, try and create a big play. If we start on offense, we throw the big pass downfield. In this case, they said, forget all of that. Let's do it on special teams and try and catch them off guard with an onside kick unsuccessfully.
Now Wilson on first down. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away.
Oh,
this is taken in at the 5. Here we go now on first and goal.
What up, yo? My bad. I'm trying to look at the game.
Flushed out right.
Oh, yeah.
Thrown across his body.
But what up, y'all?
Intercepted. Picked off by Sidney Jones. And the Seahawks are going to take possession of the football as they.
I'm not gonna say I like it, but I do like FIFA though.
That right there is the inauspicious start that they were hoping to avoid, the turnover on the first possession.
I love how you use those college-bound words like that, inauspicious. Well done. I really appreciate that. But here's the thing for me. I'm just wondering if their game plan is incorrect. You know, I think they felt like they could come in and throw it around pretty well. That interception early,
okay.
they rethink how they go about attacking.
Josiah, what's going on?
Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at the 20. Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15. Now it's Wilson. Flush to his right. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
I think we have to give credit to him for buying time and extending the play. But, you know, there's some really upset defenders on that one. They thought that they had him. Instead, he was coated in Teflon and got away.
From the 22, Wilson. They'll roll him out right. They'll run the screen with Carson. Room here to run. Able to slither by. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A big play there on the screen pass.
Well, that's
we needed that.
This defense is not going to be able to allow if they're going to have success here. They've got to be able to wrap up and get guys on the ground. They end up letting him get away, and it turns into a big play here early on. I can just see veteran observers of the game shaking their heads and talking about the dearth of tackling in the game today.
And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 47. 2 yards the loss.
God.
This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we are in the Pacific Northwest at Lumen Field in Seattle, Washington. These folks love their football in Seattle. This was the scene a moment ago as the home squad came out of the tunnel, and it was just absolutely deafening in this building. They're set for football, so are we, as the Seahawks get set to match up with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Two teams that came into the NFL together back in 1976. The Seahawks and Bucks are underway. Oh, trying to gauge the sun, and he muffs it. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Throwing now, Wilson on first down. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle.
First play.
Metcalf, 75 yards. And the Seahawks have taken a first quarter lead. Pete Carroll in that familiar hands-on knees pose. His guys will go for two here. It'll be Carson. They run for it. And he is not going to make it. They stop him up short, and this will remain a 6-0 ball game. Boy, so they don't get the conversion, but they're going to go right into the onside kick formation. And the Buccaneers able to recover. Their hands team does its job.
He should have got whacked.
So an onside kick fail in the first quarter.
What up, McCray?
Completely see the logic there.
It's not apparent, is it? You almost have to go deeper, I think, and maybe if we try and work along with them and speculate a little bit here, they must feel like they need to steal possessions in this game, and maybe they don't match up possession for possession with the opposite team. They've got to steal it and try and gain an advantage, and they tried. They just didn't get it done.
Meanwhile, Brady's throw on target to Godwin here. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Chris Godwin, 44 yards. And the Bucs are just an extra point away from grabbing the lead now. Extra point put through by Succop. And they take the lead here at 7-6. Following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. A short kick taken at the 18. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time. And down he goes, a Buccaneer sack. A hole to dig out of here, 2nd and 17. Another try after the first down sack. Wilson going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that's caught inside the 30. And they do finally get him, but he takes it to the 25. It's a big play there for Seattle. Muscles him off. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. They had the huge play last time. Here it is a much smaller gain of 2. Being chased out left. Dumps this one off to Chris Carson. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And that is going to set up a 3rd and 1. Now a give right side. It's Carson.
I like this focus there because he wasn't thinking about breaking that one big. All he thought about was, I need 1. Let's go get that. Ended up picking up 2.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Here's Wilson to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman.
Oh, that's my boy Richard.
Over here at their own 22-yard line.
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage, but instead he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw right into it for an interception. Eluding the pressure right. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now a first carry from Giovanni Bernard. Up past the 25 to the 26, a gain of 5. It'll be a nickel look here for the Seahawks on 3rd down. Brady. And they work this well.
Did you win last game, I think? Yep, I won the last game. The last guy, his Wi-Fi had went out or something like that.
Over the years in the NFL, the better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a 1st down. Making the stop that time, Bobby Wagner. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Fournette running right.
Oh, Jamal, you should have ran through him.
The pickup that's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go. Here's Brady. Looking for Godwin, but it's intercepted. Picked off near the 44. And the Seahawks are going to get possession of the football as time will run out on this 1st quarter of play. After one, a 1-point game, 7-6.
Yeah, I'm a little key tired. I'm probably not going to run the Fortnite tonight, y'all. I'm tired.
After the interception, here's Wilson. Flushed out right. That's caught by his tight end, Gerald Everett. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down. Wilson. Sliding out of the pocket. Leaves it for Penny. 2 yards on the pickup there, and that'll make it 3rd down. That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it could turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Forced out to his left. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. 2nd down and 3. Ball on the 7. Out of the gun. Here's Wilson. Flush to his right. This is caught. We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run. And he's across the chalk into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. Chris Carson punching it in from a yard away. And the Seahawks are going to retake the lead. Pete Carroll in that familiar hands-on knees pose. His guys will go for 2 here. Rolling to his right.
What the?
The end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Oh my gosh, Madden don't want me to win. I see what their game is. Thank you, because Madden don't want me to win. They know what's going to happen. It's cool though. I'm still going to pull it off.
But the problem is you're chasing points at this
stage. Madden.
So now you got to dial up more.
Play me like that. Oh, right on the head.
Field it cleanly. It's loose. Pulls it in at the 13.
The ball.
And he will be brought out here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
Maybe we're going to get your yes, sir.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate, and, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part two, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
There he goes, right side. And he's going to take this all the way down to the Seahawks 20. 67 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half. So the field flips here as they'll go to work at the 20 now on 1st and 10. And you talk about great blocking up front. I don't think he was even touched, not a finger on him, until he was brought down to the ground.
I think we heard the whoosh as he went by, didn't we? Right through the gap. No one there, as you outlined. No one touched him at all. A free sprint into the secondary.
Yeah, that's what you call breaking free right there. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. Not quite the success they had last play. This one goes for 3 yards. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
From the 17, Brady. Escaping the pressure right. Now he's got it. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taken them no time at all to get down here. And now they're set up for the 1st and goal.
And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Leonard Fournette. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Buccaneers have once again taken the lead. Extra point up and good by Suckup. And the lead is now 2. Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. A short kick taken at the 18. And able to get this out to the 25. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden...
Evades the tackler and now some space. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. From midfield now, here's Wilson. Pressure too much. Down he goes. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. After the sack on 1st down, Wilson. Now he's forced out left. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now Wilson. Eluding the pressure right. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50.
And they had an extra defensive back on the field on that play, and the coverage was excellent. He tried to pull it down and run for it, but they rallied to him and kept him short of a 1st down.
They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. Flushed out right. And he will be out of bounds well shy of the marker. So that's a turnover on downs. Great job defensively. The Buccaneers in good field position here to start out 1st and 10 at the 45. Now Brady. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. 2nd and 20. Another try after the 1st down sack. Brady. A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Quadre Diggs. And a potential turning point as they'll get the football in very good field position late in this first half. Final play of the half. It's Wilson. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half play. So we have reached halftime here with the visiting Buccaneers out on top.
He was funny, McKay.
As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's
He is
Jonathan
funny.
Coachman with our EA Sports halftime report. The Bucs with a lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. And a short kick taken at about the 16. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And, Charles, they've got the lead. I would imagine the overall halftime tone was a positive one, but what do you think the talking points were in the locker room?
Well, if there were 3 talking points at the half, all of them were about turnovers because they were pretty loose with the ball. Otherwise, this lead could be even bigger. Now, I don't think that they overly harped on it, but I think they told them, guys, if you want to keep calling those plays that are exciting, you've got to take care of the ball. Otherwise, we may have to dial things back a little bit.
This is caught. Touchdown. Tyler Johnson, 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Bucs come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Extra point put through by Succop, and that makes this a 9-point game. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. A short kick taken at the 18. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
On first down, Carson. And he takes it past the 45 and down at the 46. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. Throwing is Wilson. He'll buy some time right. That one taken in by Dwayne Eskridge. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Here's Wilson. Buying time to his left. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Dancing to his left. Going
right.
deep ball.
Keep going, keep running, man.
Wow, DK.
It's a foot race. Come on now, come on. And it's a pick 6. He brings it back to the house for a Buccaneer TD. Well, you don't want to coach him, Charles, to stay in the pocket on every play, but I guess that's the danger of getting outside of the pocket.
Dang, Russ, yeah, that was a touchdown game.
Turns into 6 points the other way.
Yeah, sometimes when you get outside the pocket, your vision actually gets obscured a little bit, or you narrow it down too much, and you don't see all the defenders in the area.
And he is going to lose yards.
Oh, that's nice, Micaiah. I like that. That's what's up. Good mindset to have, too. Watch, I'm about to come back on them.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Fields this way up at the 17. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So the last one didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
To throw again on second down. Wilson steps away to his left. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
Wilson now to throw on third down.
Oh, I should have waited. I should have waited.
Wilson's going to be intercepted a third time.
After that, too late.
Picked off by Jamel Dean.
Well, I tell you, Brandon, this ball's intercepted, but it is third down. So the silver lining is that since this
that
is
was
so
me,
far
my
down the
bad,
field,
Rusty.
and there wasn't a big run back associated with it, really this kind of works like a punt. It's not an altogether bad result.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They'll start on the ground here with Bout. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. They'll run again with Bernard. And the result here the same as the last play. Another tackle behind the line of scrimmage by this Seahawk defense. 2 yards the loss there. Now 3rd and 14. To throw, it's Brady. And Brady going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off at the 40. And they will finally put it into the return, but not until he takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line.
I'm not sure I can
They
slow
hit him
it.
back deep,
Yeah,
got
don't do
the
that to me.
interception, and now they start inside the 10.
Partner forgets starting inside the red zone. They're inside the green zone. From the 10-yard line in, a lot of teams call it that because that's the money zone. Get it into the end zone and make your cash.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Chris Carson, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Seahawks are able to get a score back in the final stages of this third quarter. Wilson going to throw for it. Flush to his right. That's caught. And he will get into the end zone to cut the lead a little bit further. And that almost makes it a brand new ballgame. Now it's a 1-score affair.
Yeah, what up, bro? I remember you, fam. It's been a minute. How you been?
On the 2-point play because they had to have it to get it
I
within
ain't
the
see
range
you
that
in
you just
a
talked
minute,
about.
dog.
Dialed up their 2-point play. It
Been
worked.
good?
Now they're feeling like they've got a shot at this one.
Long time no see, man. I know, dog.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Pretty important third quarter drive for them.
Just over here about to put this spanking on little bro right fast.
Touchdown as
Give
they
it to me.
reach
Ooh,
this
you should have
small
picked
lead.
that.
And that would not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out.
That's it.
On
Just
this
gonna put
third
this
quarter
spanking
play.
on.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Now Brady.
Bing. Oh!
By Mike Evans.
Hold on, I got something. Watch this. Oh, no, you know we're not going to do that. And he
Couldn't
won't do
ask for
that.
much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, 1-score game. 1st and 10 here. First
Yes!
down is Fournette, but he can only manage a yard
Hit his
or
ass
so
like that
before he's
every
brought
play.
down. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Now Brady.
Thank you. Oh, what?
First intercepted.
Wait. They don't want me to win, Madden. I told y'all, man, don't want me to win. I try to tell y'all.
The game thus far, the crowd getting in to it.
I knew Madden ain't gonna win. I already knew that game. You had to tell me.
To throw is Brady.
Nigga, I know it when I see it.
Here's Johnson with a reception.
I know it when I see it. Damn. Madden ain't want me to win. That was supposed to be an interception. How you drop that in on home field? No, Johnny, come on, gang. That nigga finally just scored. He didn't score the last quarter. But, no, Madden holding me. Russ, he playing this shit. I ain't tripping that shit, bro. I know I'm about to win still. But damn. What up, Morgan? I'm finna play Roblox. Alright. What up, Raheem?
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. A short kick taken at the 18. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked.
Jaheim, stop playing with me.
Wrinkles and counters because you know that.
Stop playing with me, Jaheim.
He's got a man complete. And he is in for the
Stop playing with me, Jaheim.
DK Metcalf, 73 yards.
Stop playing with me, Jaheim.
The Seahawks have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. They'll try and throw for it. They'll roll him out right. And he will get into the end zone.
Get back in.
Conversion will cut this
yeah,
a 6-point game.
Bro, alright. He ain't that bad at Madden, though. Ooh, that might shake glitching a little bit.
To boot it away.
Yeah, John, you might as well just watch the last 3 minutes.
And a short
get back a little bit.
At about the 16. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Watch out a little bit. Watch out a little bit.
The offense set to begin their next possession. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You've got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here?
Who the fuck calling me?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation.
See how this go. Yeah. Just watch the rest of the game.
We are not going to play this.
Come back on little bro right now.
We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you got another thing coming.
Yeah, I mean, by the way, also the 2-minute warning in play, so essentially 4 timeouts.
Dang, nigga. Oh, he didn't whack him. That boy Jamal be acting scared of that nigga Leonard.
Down is good running, gets him to about the 44.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with, and throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to, and it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
Watch out a little bit. Watch out a little bit.
From the 45 on second down, Brady. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 37.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game.
Jaheim, watch this
So
shit.
it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. Fournette, a first down carry. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now
Watch this shit, Jaheim.
should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
2nd down, back to Fournette. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind
Watch
the
this
line.
shit, Jaheim.
Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game. Back to throw, Brady.
Ah, fuck, why y'all didn't stay over there?
It's pulled in by Gronkowski. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Now, it's caught.
No, Madden be hoeing. No, I ain't tripping. You seen that? That's what. No, alright, Madden. I see exactly how it is, nigga.
I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I've got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a 2-score game. You're inside of 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
Yeah, you can.
That's your second time doing that. Wagner, you dropped the interception. Now you just ran past the interception. So we don't have no antennas now. I can't even be mad. I can't win them all, huh? No, Waggy? Damn. It's all good, fam. It's all good, my brother. See exactly what we doing.
Pretty simple. One-play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw
my boy Wagner, he didn't give up on me, y'all.
One-play drives exactly what you want on offense.
Oh shit!
What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown.
God damn it, Wagner! You're cat. You're fucking cat. That's how the coach would be.
Incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
It's all good, fam.
Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. And he's out of bounds. Able to take this one out to the 35.
I'm getting reach.
Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear. And then
fuck.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive game.
Damn.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a 1st down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
That boy said this game over. Feel you.
Here we go. It's Wilson on 4th down. Now a desperation.
Get up, nigga.
Downfield. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. They had to go for
damn, Wagner, look what you done did. God damn it.
And the Bucs are going to take
so
over
the goddamn
with excellent field position to boot. Brady going to throw here. Looking downfield for Godwin. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Sidney Jones. And the Seahawks are right back in this football game. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to get a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say maybe makes that offense feel good when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
Eluding the pressure right. He's going to let it
Russ. I know you got a better arm than that.
And that should do it. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line.
With the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys, they've been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along. If you make a big play,
no, Wagner, we don't. Damn, I'm a funky little nigga.
A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down.
Niggas calling me after hours. This phone is off for the night. I'm not available.
Brady now to throw. Touchdown! It's complete. Tom Brady to his old Patriot pal, Rob Gronkowski. And the Bucs capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. extra point put through by Succop. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. A short kick taken at the 18. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape. Up past
of course, pull up. I'm trying to see you. Dang, man, I gotta get me an engine. Let's see, American Auto Parts. Alright, y'all, might be finna get on Fortnite. I think I'm gonna run a game of Fortnite. Yeah, but that's what we gonna do.